According to MSNBC, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez ripped CNN's town hall with Donald Trump, calling it profoundly irresponsible and atrocious. In fact, AOC even went on MSNBC and said the following.
What we saw tonight is a continued demonstration of the sacrifice that women and survivors of sexual abuse across the country of all genders experience, and the sacrifices that they make in order to come forward and challenge power. And what we also saw tonight was the consequence of doing that. They sacrificed their anonymity, they sacrificed their safety, and they sacrifice all of this because we continue to live in a society where an overwhelming amount of structures allow this abuse to happen and find it permissible. I know you said earlier that you will not comment on the platforming of such atrocious disinformation, but I would. I think it was a profoundly irresponsible decision. I don't think that I would be doing my job if I did not say that. And what we saw tonight was a series of extremely irresponsible decisions that put a sexual abuse victim at risk, that put that person at risk in front of a national audience, and I could not have disagreed with it more. It was shameful.
AOC said, "What we saw tonight was a series of extremely irresponsible decisions that put a sexual abuse victim at risk in front of a national audience, and I could not have disagreed with it more. It was shameful." In regards to the sexual abuse victim, AOC was referring to E. Jean Carroll, who Trump recently was found guilty of sexually abusing. AOC shared more of her thoughts on the matter via Twitter. AOC tweeted, "There's simply no way CNN can feign ignorance about the fact that they set up a sexual assault victim to be targeted and attacked on national television a day after the verdict. People were sounding the alarm about this exact scenario. They let it happen anyway, without a plan. This, the choice to platform election disinformation, lies about January 6th, totally unchecked and reckless claims about abortion. They need to take ownership of what just happened. This cannot be normalized. It's dangerous." Moreover, AOC tweeted, "CNN should be ashamed of themselves. They have lost total control of this, quote-unquote, town hall, to again be manipulated into platforming election disinformation, defenses of January 6th, and a public attack on a sexual abuse victim. The audience is cheering him on and laughing at the host. This falls squarely on CNN. Everyone here saw exactly what was going to happen. Instead, they put a sexual abuse victim in harm's way for views. This was a choice to platform lies about the election and January 6th with no plan but to have their moderator interrupted without consequence." Finally, in response to Brian Stelter tweeting, "You do not have to like the former president's answers, but you cannot say that we didn't get them," Lick, the CEO of CNN, tells staffers, many of whom are angry about the town hall. Kaitlan pressed him again and again and made news. Made a lot of news. And that is our job. AOC tweeted the following. "Making news is not the same as covering news. When one wishes to become a participant in events, i.e. making news, they become the story and sacrifice the pretense of a neutral observer. Also, no one got answers. It was 70 minutes of steamrolled propaganda, especially on abortion and SA, which I guess stands for sexual abuse or sexual assault. It was a disservice to democracy, but also a major harm for women, survivors, and people who rely on reproductive rights. CNN allowing sexual assault to be treated like a joke to an applauding audience is egregious. At this point, it's not about Trump. We know him. It's about the programming."